We are feeling that energy on the streets everywhere we go.
Hi, what's your names? Get out of here quick. Yeah.
We can stand up to the big telco companies. Justin Trudeau and Conservatives before him have let the super rich have a free ride. We've shown a choice.
NDP leader Jagmeet Singh is hoping to make big gains in this election. CBC poll tracker has the Conservatives leading now with 33% support. The Liberals have the support of about 31%. The NDP sitting around 20%. The Bloc at 6% and the Greens there at 3%. So, what is the NDP plan to boost its support and increase its seat count? Jennifer Howard is the NDP's campaign director, and she joins us now from Ottawa. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining the program. I've got to be busy days for you right around now.
That's true, but I'm happy to be here.
So listen, I just want to start. Jagmeet Singh has high favorability numbers, went into this campaign looking good that way on his personal numbers. That is carried throughout. What we see now, though, is the Conservatives making gains in the polls really against the Liberals, and the NDP's national numbers relatively stagnant. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think we've seen growth certainly throughout the pandemic, throughout the last 6 months, and a lot of that has been Jagmeet's performance, the performance of our caucus, really fighting to get people the help they needed through the pandemic. And I think, we're still in the first part of the campaign in the summer. We are seeing a lot of people still considering their choices, considering us. I think our universe of potential support is quite large, and I think what we will see in the coming weeks is people making up their minds. So I feel pretty good. Many races we're looking at are three-way races. Many places we are very close, and I think we just have to keep working hard and bring it home in the next couple of weeks.
When you talk about races, can I talk to you about Quebec? It's going to be the site of a debate tomorrow. Mr. Singh has been there multiple times. It seems clear you're targeting ridings in Montreal. What do you think your shot is there to regain in a province in which you really held on to just a single seat in 2019?
I think, Quebec is always an interesting place. People in Quebec, I think, do take their time to consider all of their options, but they are also people who are known to make decisions that sometimes the rest of the country isn't expecting. And so I feel good. We've got great candidates there. Very excited to have Ruth-Hélène Brosseau back running for us. And I know that Jagmeet's message is resonating with people in Quebec, talking about the need for homes that people can afford, talking about the need to make sure the wealthy and big corporations pay their share, and talking about the need to fight the climate crisis. Those are issues of concern to Quebec, and he's really connecting with Quebecers on those things.
So as you say, these are issues of concern to a significant portion of the populace, but that same electorate has looked at this past parliamentary session and seen the NDP supporting the Liberals in a minority situation. Do you think that has become something of an Achilles heel to make the case for the NDP as government?
Well, I think what we saw is that we were there to work to get things done for people. And in a time of the pandemic, when folks were really in need of help and wanted their government to get that help to them, we were there to fight for the help that Canadians needed. Lots of times in the Parliament also, though, that we saw ideas we put forward, like pharmacare, like wealth tax on millionaires and billionaires, like taking profit out of long-term care to protect seniors. We put forward those ideas, and we watched Mr. Trudeau and Mr. O'Toole team up to defeat them. So, we did our best to get the help to people that people needed, and we'll do our best always to do that. So, but, Parliament works in many different ways. Sometimes, yes, we supported what the government was doing when it was the right thing for people, and many times they teamed up with the Conservatives to stop the good things that we wanted to see done.
Okay, so here we are at the midpoint of the campaign now. A lot more people, as the summer comes to an end, are going to start engaging in the political choice before us as Canadians. What do things look like for the NDP if we end up once again in a minority situation, but this time it's a Conservative minority? Does the NDP support the Conservatives?
We are going to fight to win this election. And I think that is a real possibility for us. When we hear what folks are saying at the doors, when we hear what voters are talking about, they believe that Jagmeet Singh could be the Prime Minister of the country. And we're going to fight for the things that people need. folks will pick who the Prime Minister is. That's not a decision that we will make, and we will make sure that we're fighting for the things that people need, whether that's affordable childcare or health care, doctors and nurses that we need to take care of us, fighting the climate crisis. That's what's on our list, and those are the conversations we're having right now, and on September 20th, people will make their decision.
I'm just going to get you to click on your screen, that OK button there. If I think it's on your screen, it's one that says, I'm looking far away. This meeting will, It's a Zoom call, yeah. There's just, it's okay. I'm just going to keep talking to you. Don't worry about it.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Okay, don't worry.
I don't.
Here's my question. We'll just keep going. Maybe it's on our end here. Can I talk to you just along the ideas of this idea of what if we have a minority once again? Because that is possible. So I'll ask you once again, if it is an Erin O'Toole government that is chosen, but not a majority Conservative government, what does the NDP do?
Well, that's up to Canadians. We'll do what we have done in this past Parliament, what we've always done, and that's to fight for the things that people need. That's why people support us, because they know when you elect a new Democrat member of Parliament, you get somebody that's there fighting for you, that isn't fighting for big corporations, that isn't fighting for the wealthy, that isn't fighting for big pharmaceutical companies, that's there to get you the things that you need. That's who we are, that's who we've always been, and that's what we're presenting to Canadians this time.
Liberals came out with their full platform today, and it is, for the most part, fully costed. Your platform didn't come with a similarly detailed costing table. Will it be costed, and if so, when?
Yes, we're working on that right now, working with the Parliamentary Budget Office on many parts of that. Some parts of the plan are costed. For example, our pharmacare plan that we've been talking about for a while has a cost of about $10 billion. Some of our housing announcements have been costed. Some of the revenue items, taxes on the wealthy and big corporations, those are costed. So we'll continue to do that, and we'll make sure Canadians get to see all of that in plenty of time before they have to make their decision.
We only got about a minute left here, so I just want to ask you a fun question, because we don't always get inside the campaign, and we have this rare opportunity here. So how much sleep are you getting a night? How many meals are you eating? What are those meals? Where are they coming from?
Oh my gosh. I am sleeping more than I was at the beginning, and that might just be exhaustion taking over. And we eat pretty well around here. We've got 3 meals a day and great food, lots of sandwiches, lots of salad, probably too much Diet Coke. But other than that, we're doing okay.
All right. Jennifer Howard, thanks so much. Certainly appreciate your time today.
Thanks, David.
Hi, I'm Vashi Capellos, host of Power in Politics. See more of our show by subscribing to the CBC News channel or click the link for another video.